welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm going to be doing an August reading for you, okay? There's going to be several things in this reading. I just really wanted to make sure that I make things as educational as possible. I did a reading this morning, and so if there's anything that comes that comes up that is reflective of this morning's reading, I'm going to let you know, because I will say that something already came to fruition in my life from the collective reading this morning. So go check that out. All right. So for the energies of August, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some planetary stuff that's going on. And then we're going to move on to a postcard read. We're going to look at how you're progressing spiritually, how you're progressing in your finances and career this month. And then we're going to take a look at love. And at the very end, I'm going to pull cards from Pisces to Aries to see how they feel about you. All right, guys, take this as it resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always, I welcome comments down below. Bring them on. I respond. I'm very active down there in the comments. All right, guys, I don't like the way this looks. So hold on a second. And I have like a hair that I think I got it. All right. Okay, so side message for somebody. As I was doing some astrology research before I started the video, the number 414 came up, and that is power of words, speak to create. There is a small population of you that is watching right now that tends to like have an underlying lack of faith that something is going to work out for you, that you are good enough, that you are pretty enough, that you are strong enough, that you are handsome enough, that you are smart enough. I think strong enough is the biggest thing. And I guess this could talk about, like, I don't know, if you're a power lifter and you're about to go do an event, then that would be very specific for you. But I really get that it's like strong enough to take a leap of faith. And then there's like a lot of self-doubt in your head whenever you start getting an idea to move forward in whatever it is, or you're outwardly saying, well, I don't know if I could because of this. And Spirit is saying, stop. You're standing in your own way. All right. The 4 plus 1 plus 4 equals 9. And that is, the ending is a lesson. This is a big message for somebody. The ending is a lesson. It's a lesson for you so that you can have faith in yourself. Like, oh, wow, I went through that. I did that. I overcame that. And it's going to be a lesson for the other person. I can't believe Aries did that and was able to overcome all of this. But you don't need to worry about the other person's lesson. You need to worry about yourself. Okay, so that's a side message for somebody. All right, so planets in Aries, August 2025. I'm looking at my notes. We got Saturn. Saturn is my namesake, right? Shawnee and Saturn. If you didn't know that, actually, my name is from Swahili. Well, when I originally got my name, it was a Swahili name or word for marvelous. But then everybody keeps coming through the comments talking about, oh, did you know your name means Saturn? And Saturn is a wicked bitch. Much like me. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Let's see, that Saturn is going to be coming into the sign of Aries in August. And this is about responsibility and hard work. And much like me, I am very much like routine oriented. I'm spontaneous, and I've got, I'm not like a stickler. I'm not huge like Virgo or anything like that. But I really expect people, and it could be 20 years in the military, but then it also could be culturally the way that I was raised. I'm not big on people that don't take self-responsibility and aren't disciplined and don't do what they say that they're going to do. And that's what Saturn is like. Saturn really wants you to do what you say you're going to do. Stand on that. You might see challenges and restrictions almost like, and I use this word lightly, but it's almost like a test from Saturn to say, do you really want this goal? You do? Okay, so I'm going to see how you respond when I put some obstacles in your way, just to see how badly you really do want the end goal. How to work with Saturn, you can work with this. You might even see it where, like, because of all the other planetary alignments and stuff and the celestials going on right now, you might be tired, like overtly exhausted, and so it's hard to stay motivated. But that too could potentially be kind of a test. I use it loosely because I'm going to have to find a different phrase for that, guys. It just, maybe it's triggering for me. Anyways, so it's like, how are you going to overcome these obstacles? You have to like remember your why. You have to remember why you started in the first place, or why you even started creating the plan or idea to move forward in something in the first place. And then actually moving forward in it, because we're using wow, at a loss for words. We're using the energies of Leo in Leo season to be very action oriented. It's a fixed sign and it gets shit done. If you don't want to feel like you're being pulled in all kind of directions, and just what I would rather do is just lay down and take a nap, if you don't want to feel that way, then you use these energies to your greatest and highest good. And how you do that is establish routine. So if at any point you get lost in your plan and your way forward, start at square one. Go back to the beginning and evaluate. Okay, where am I at now? Where do I need to go? What is my why? How do I get out of bed? How do I get going? How do I not make an excuse? How do I not let this stand in the way of that? Do you see what I'm saying? So a big thing here, Aries, ready? It's the P word, and it's not OPP. It's patience. Yeah, I know. It's about having patience, that like knowing, like it's like you're going to have, if you want to raise a child or an animal, you already know that you've got to go through the infant stages, where you're actually taking care of it, and you have to wake up in the middle of the night 15 times. You've got to feed it every 10 times a day. You've got to change the diapers, and then you're going to get to a crawling stage, but you still got to be there and watch the baby all the time. Then you're going to get to the toddler stages, and they're putting everything in their mouth and touching everything and climbing on everything. So you still got to pay attention. It takes a while until you get to the stage to where you can go wash the dishes or go take a shower and not have to worry about, did I just hear the word mom? Or did I just hear the baby cry? Or what? Do you see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what it is. You have an idea that this is the stage that it's at right now. Eventually it's going to get there, but right now it's going to require me being an active player. And then eventually it gets to the point where I can leave it and it can work for itself. Whatever it is for you guys. Okay, so patience, discipline, responsibility, eyes on the prize, and routine. If you get lost, always go back to the beginning. All right, for August. Okay, we got August 6th. So I'm recording this on the 1st of August right now, but on August 6th, Mars moves into Libra, and Libra is in direct opposition of Aries. And what it's going to have you take a look at is your relationships, imbalances in your relationships. That combined with Mercury retrograde, which will go until the 11th of August, and then there's going to be a shadow period. There might be like butting heads. There might be a lot of friction with partnerships and relationships. Again, it doesn't have to be love. This could be career, so on and so forth. So just know that. Just have the inner knowing, and just remember, okay, this isn't happening. This is happening because you're going through something. I'm not going to react to this. I'm going to wait until you're done. I'm going to keep my composure, standing in a place of discipline and self-respect. I'll wait until you're done, and then I will respond, or I won't respond, because this does not require my response or attention right now. So staying very cognizant and aware this month to make sure that you don't get trapped in a spiral, because there are going to be a lot of other people that don't have the benefit of this right here that you and I have, of this knowing of what's going on celestially, and then they'll just be like, they'll be the people that are showing up that are tired and they feel like they're getting pulled energetically every sort of way, and they're going to project or take it out on you. So you stand your ground, being cloaked in grace and dignity as always, right? And then the conflict. Okay, yeah. Peace. Remind yourself of peace. What is more important than anything? Your peace. More important than anything. It's priceless, guys. So remember your peace. All right, cool. Let's move forward. I'll tell you what. I don't have a lot of time today. So if you are the first person, if you watch this all the way through and you feel so inclined and you're the first person to respond with timestamps, then I will do a free 1-question reading for you guys, okay, via email. All right. So it's 10:10 on the clock. That's perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Perfect confirmation. All right. So let's go. 10:10 on my side. All right, guys. So if you're new here, these are postcards I've been collecting since the 90s. I bought a new one yesterday. All of these cards are used to my energy and I am used to them. Spirit talks to me through these cards, through symbology. And they're going to tell me what the Aries collective needs to know right here for August. What do we got? Two churches. Parthenon. There's 2 different churches. 2 doors to 2 different churches. 2 opportunities. 2 different paths. A fork in the road. Where is this? Hold on. Just a second. Wow, speaking of thinking that you hear the baby crying, I swear I just heard my daughter crying, but she's in there fast asleep. Marco might be somebody's name. That's a name on this card. I don't know where I got this card from. But I am seeing like a duality. It's 2 things kind of are the same, 2 different churches. They're the same thing. They have the ultimate goal of the same thing, but they're 2 different paths. So opportunities could be, doors of opportunity could be opening up for you in the month of August. One of them has a clock in the front of it, and it looks like it says 6 o'clock. So the number 6 could be relevant for you. And the other one looks like it doesn't have a clock. So one option could just be with an open offer, right? And then the other option for you could be something that you need to do by like Thursday or in 2 weeks. But these seem to be they're very big, overarching. I'm getting Hierophant for you in this card. So let's see. I mean, we'll see what that's talking about as we go through the cards. Yeah, and get some more clarification. Let's look at money so now we're moving on. So that was a postcard read. I will continue to pull on these energies for the rest of the read. But now we're going to move on to money and finance, career for Aries for the month of August. Please, Spirit. 2 cards, self-care and smile. Yeah, and you know what? We're in Leo season, and that's like the sun card. So I'm in no way, shape, or form like thrown aback when I see this smile card. This is more like taking care of your health, right? Like everything's all energetically connected. And I've said this before, like where you've got some issues in one part of your life, you'd be a fool. You'd be your own fool if you thought that it didn't affect other parts of your life. And as I'm saying that, I'm releasing energy, okay? So that's just confirmation. It's a smile. Even when you feel under the weather or unhappy, the simple action of smiling releases chemicals that will lower your blood pressure, stimulate your immune system, and lift your mood. I'll tell you what, if you're having issues with money, I will tell you this right now. Thank you to my spirit, and thank you to the spirits that surround and energies that surround Adam Sandler. I don't know why, but the Adam Sandler Happy Gilmore 2 popped up on my Netflix feed a couple of days ago when I really needed to smile and laugh. And so I watched it, and it was hilarious, and it was like stupid, but then also funny. It was exactly what I needed. It was exactly what the doctor ordered. So if you're feeling kind of just like, oh my God, or just overwhelmed at work, I would definitely say it would behoove you to do something free, especially if you're tight on money, like looking at a comedy or going to watch a comedy or reading something comical. If it's not that, because you really do need to smile and laugh and have fun, you could definitely go to the park. That's free, and just enjoy yourself. Look at the sky. Look at the clouds. Lay in the grass. Look at the trees, the birds. That will help you, and it's free. And I feel like I need to be underlining that for some of you guys. The number 14 keeps popping up. I see it on the clock right now. So the 414 earlier, 14 and 9. or 5 is very important to some of you guys. It says self-care. Each day stand in front of the mirror and look yourself in the eye and smile at yourself. Second time with the word smile. So elevating your energy is going to help you in your career, okay? Smile at yourself and say slowly, with a complete conviction, ready to write this down in the comments below. I am greatly loved and I love greatly. All right, Aries, ready? I am greatly loved and I love greatly. I think it's hard going, money, career, finances, all that stuff for you guys. Just right at the moment, things are tight. A lot of you guys are investing in yourselves, in your career, in new businesses. Things are tight. A lot of you guys are leaving places and spaces and having to start over on your own. Things are tight. Not for everybody, but a lot of you guys in this collective. And so Spirit is saying, not only, like I was talking about, start back at the beginning. Hold on. A lot of interruptions today, Aries. Nothing is by happenstance. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, wow. Just when the endings card just came out, confirmation for that 9 earlier. And this could be talking about this. There are a lot of interruptions have been happening in your life, your career, your finance, one expense after another. Contractor took a little bit longer, rain delays, whatever. Or a delay on fill in the blank. Sometimes you're going to have to laugh at yourself because sometimes they're self-imposed mistakes, oversight and whatnot. This is just going back to that. It's saying, listen, you can't take anything too seriously. Right now, you're continuing to go in the direction you're supposed to go, but nobody's gonna baby you right now. You have to baby it, whatever that goal is. And sometimes you gotta smile. You gotta laugh at the situation. Endings. You may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always new opportunities ahead that may change your career entirely. A lot of the time, not a lot of the time, and my head just started itching as soon as I was about to say what I said. This year, Aries, if you so choose to use these energies, you really could have the opportunity to step into your purpose, why you were brought to this planet at this particular time in this particular lifetime. If there is a work situation that you're in and it feels uncomfortable, like it's like, this is cool, but see, hold on. Okay, guys. Your purpose. You're supposed to be stepping into your purpose this year. If you're feeling, that's what I was saying. If you're feeling like this just isn't right, there's just something off about it. I just don't like where I'm working or what I'm doing. That's because you haven't been able to step back and really focus on what's going on and what you're being called to do to step into your purpose. What is your purpose? It's the thing that always made you happy as a kid or as a young adult. It's the thing that brought you joy. You're not supposed to be in situations that bring a lot of contrast or conflict. Invest in your education. You guys keep getting the same cards over and over again when I'm doing your readings, which means that some people are following and moving up, and then others are still kind of trepidatious, like, oh, should I take the next step forward? It says investment. Invest in your education and make plans for a big future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Yeah, some of y'all really need to go back and get like a certification, so on and so forth. Hold on. All right, hey, and then maybe some of you guys keep getting interrupted by your home life, and it's okay. It's okay. Take care of what you need to take care of, so that you have the bandwidth and the space to come back to what it is that you've invested your time in. It could be that you've invested money in. It can be that you've invested time in. But it can be that you've invested a lot of brain thinking space to this goal or this idea of a goal. And maybe you do. This is confirmation. Maybe you do need to sign up for that class in order to elevate yourself, to make you ready to move forward, keep moving up for some of you guys as well. This could be moving offices, moving to another location in order to get a job this month. It says you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office, right? You climb the ladder of success. Could be a lot of interruptions before you got the home or office. Remember, I was talking earlier about contractors, like rain delays, could be like lease delays, hearing back from the management, so on and so forth. But it looks like that could potentially get cleared up at the end of the month. I'm remembering that now, around like the 26th maybe of August, it could clear up. You definitely want to not bank on too much things getting cleared up until Mercury retrograde's shadow kind of moves out of the way, because that can actually cause delays in communication, hearing back, getting an email back, a response back from people. But the availability is still there, and this could be why you've got maybe one office space compared to another, so on and so forth. That's for some of you. But as far as money is looking, because a lot of this is talking about career endings, investing in your education, office space. What does money look like for Aries in the month of August, please, Spirit? Oh, look at that. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Cups in the upright, and then the Six of Cups in the upright. I think that, so I was talking about kids earlier. I think a lot of you guys are like trying to figure out what we're going to do with kids, or, your pets or something like that, as far as investment in time and money is concerned. If you were starting your own business, so looking at the bills, like, okay, so how do I take care of my bills and my kids, and school's about to start up again soon, and then also get these other projects going, including your own education or that class. But it's really saying like it's showing that you're working and working and working, and you're not seeing a huge return on that, and you're concentrating on that. And that could be where this 414 number was coming up, when it's saying, like, be careful what you think about. Like, let's not focus on the negative. I know it's easier said than done, but once you feel yourself spiraling into a negative headspace, then that's when you need to snap yourself out of it. And the way that you do that is through having the routine of prayer and meditation and grounding yourself every single day. It really is saying, having like gentle compassion for yourself. This might not be for everybody the biggest gain month as far as money is concerned. I am seeing with the Six of Cups, I am seeing that you're going to be able to pay the bills. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys are going through like a divorce, a separation. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, a breakup, losing a job. The Page of Swords at the in the upright is you looking for jobs. It's really about saying, look, at the very beginning, there's two options. So just keep the inner knowing, like, okay, there's two options. There's at least two options out there for me. Where are these options? Spirit, where are these options? Show me these options. I will continue to dedicate. I will continue to show Saturn what I got. I will continue to dedicate my time to show up every single day. If I start feeling down on myself, I'll go back and I'll recenter myself. I'll find something that makes me laugh, even if I have to laugh at myself. But I'm here. I'm showing up, Spirit. I need you to show up for me. Your money is going to be investing in your livelihood for right now, but there are options. Does that make sense, Aries? I hope it does. What is spiritually? All right, so moving on. So that was finance and career for whoever's taking the timestamp. What does spiritual growth look like for Aries, please? In the month of August, please, spiritual growth. The Devil. Now I want to look at the... Oh, okay, there we go. I originally posted this morning on the community page that, man, I am having a hard time talking today, am I not? I put Mercury retrograde. I couldn't even say Mercury retrograde. Lord Jesus, I've been fine before I was recording. I'm fine, but then I come in here and just blah, 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 I posted earlier in the community part of YouTube and even on my Instagram page, it said that I've been pushing delete and escape. I'll be pushing delete and escape this year with no apologies. This is where you're at right now. Deleting the things from your life that no longer are serving you. You've evaluated them, the people, the places, the things, the nouns that are no longer serving you. And I do feel like that could be why you're at a crossroads. It's like, all right, all these spiritual people say we get rid of all of this negative stuff and then good stuff comes in. Where is it at? Don't worry, there's opportunities for you. What does this look like for the Aries community in August, please? Four of Cups in the reverse. The Four of Cups, you're bored. You're bored with it all. All this spiritual stuff. Ugh. I've been investing. Oh my God. I've been investing all this spiritual stuff. I've been putting in the hard work. I've been staying kind of conservative with my time, my energy, my resources. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Swords in the reverse. And that spirit saying, well, you know what? Guess what you did do? You stayed away from additional harm. You stayed away from and I'm really getting this, like, through you continuing the boring hard work, you're elevating this tribe of community, the people around you, Mother Gaia, all of the bumper sticker shit. You're elevating the world around you by elevating yourself, and you don't even see that sometimes. I think every now and then you need to get a little bit of a shock of reality. Like, look what you've done. Look what you've done. Pat yourself on the back. It's been one victory after another, big, smaller, and different. And I think you've lost touch with where you've come from. And if you wouldn't have changed last year, if you wouldn't have changed last month, imagine how bad things would be for you now. If you need to look at it in that perspective. But some of you guys are really optimistic about the releases that you've made. And you know that these opportunities are coming to you. It's really just a matter of when. It's really just a matter of when, because it's taken so much time. Why did I show you the Sun in the reverse? I get that because it's like, I know that there's untapped potential. You're like, I know that there's untapped potential, and I am the untapped potential. So how is Aries expected to work with this energy? So this is me saying I see you. So how is an Aries supposed to work with this energy throughout August? Look at this. The 9 of Cups popped out. The 4 of Swords in the reverse is up here, with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. This is like, you're not supposed to have, it's easy to fall into regrets over self-realization. It's easy to fall into grief, the idea of grief over, hold on, that's my dog. It's easy to fall into grief over losing people, even these kind of people. It's easy to, but Spirit is telling you, like, listen, this, in order to get what it is that you've been wishing for, like, you can't, like, not everybody can come with you, and it takes a lot of time this time around to really release energetically your past and those people who had energetic ties to you, and past patterns. Past patterns is a big thing. If you were to get everything that you wanted right now, but you're still looking at yourself in the mirror saying, oh, but yeah, well, I don't know, then is it going to stick or stay? That's why the positive self-talk is more important than anything. Let's talk about some positive stuff. Let's see. What does love look like? What does love look like for Aries? So remember you are blessed. Remember that you have overcome, all right? Moving on to love for Aries for the month of August, guys. I really do hope that this has helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification button. Comment down below how this reading is resonating with you. The Ace of Wands in the upright with the High Priestess in the upright. This is the power of creation. This is the power of creation. In a love reading? Tell me more. The power of creation. What is this? What is this? Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. The Ace of Wands for the Aries. The Two of Wands in the upright. Are you planning a future with somebody already? Or you can see yourself planning a future with somebody, Aries? Are you making progress with that this month? Let's see, the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess. But you're stuck in your head. The Eight of Swords, clarifying the High Priestess. You can see yourself planning a future with somebody, but you're stuck in your head right now. Why is Aries stuck in their head, please? Why is Aries stuck in their head right now, please, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not sure if you want to keep... It's interesting. You're like, this is good, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. Let me know in the comments down below if this is registering with you. Whatever this is, whatever this love situation is, you're like, this is good, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. Also, too, some of you guys are like, you know, when we're talking about investing in like businesses and stuff, some of you guys are more interested in investing in yourself business-wise with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And adding another element of love might create an imbalance for you right now. So who is this person? Please, Spirit. Who is this person that Aries is connecting with in the month of August? Please, Spirit. Wow. So we got the Five of Swords in the upright, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups in the upright. Somebody that you're not talking to, somebody you've cut communication off with. They didn't want you to leave. What is this? Whose wish fulfillment is this? Is this Aries' wish fulfillment, or is this Aries' wish fulfillment, this person? Okay, I'm not talking about the toxic ex, guys. There's somebody who you really feel, and I've said all this, I'm not going to repeat myself. It's going to make the video too long. But you don't know if this is your wish fulfillment or not. With the Eight of Cups in the upright and the Ace of Swords in the reverse, you're thinking that there's something better out there. I'm wondering if you're like, should I wait? Should I wait? Should I wait, or should I go at this? It's like I'm getting somebody who's like, it's like a game of 21. I don't gamble. What's the card game? And you're like, should I wait to see what the dealer has? I don't gamble, guys, but you know what I'm saying? You're like, nah, I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to risk it. So what intention does this person have with the Aries in the month of August? The King of Wands in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This person doesn't have any intention in coming towards you in the month of August. It's almost like they want you to come towards them. What action are they taking in the month of August? They're not even the Chariot in the reverse. This person wants you to come, like, chase them. So maybe you did make a better decision. The Moon in the reverse Release the fear, unhappiness, confusion. Release the confusion. Release the confusion. I think the dealer does have a better, has a better hand that they're holding. Okay, enough with that, Shawnee. You don't even gamble. Spirit does. I'm getting this feeling that Spirit does have something better for you, but they're not showing it. Not at least right now. So let's put this energy up. You're putting this energy up. I'm going to pack this energy up. I'm following your lead, Aries. I'm following your lead. So what new love energies could Aries expect? What new love energies could Aries expect in the month of August, please, Spirit? The moon in the upright, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the loss of the opportunity for the last person. The Justice in the reverse. The Chariot in the upright. And then as a matter of fact, they might even come to you and say, wow, I really did mess this up. The Justice in the reverse, the Chariot in the upright. Again, that's past energy. New energy for Aries love, please. New energy for love in Aries. Aries love, please. August. The Knight of Pentacles, or excuse me, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I think Spirit wants you to concentrate on your business. Spirit wants you to concentrate on your business, growing yourself as a person. Yeah. The Two of Wands, and Spirit really wants you to concentrate on you this month. Use these energies. Leo, the energy of Leo, like getting yourself out there, putting yourself out there. Like the Lionsgate portal has been open since the 28th. It's a 3-week portal-ish, give or take. And it's really like, put yourself out there, Aries. Disconnect from what's not serving you. Put yourself out there. There's opportunities. And this could be opportunities in love. I said that there was like a standing offer and then one that has like expires. Remember I said that? Maybe this is the one that was on offer to you and you chose you. And so that one's about to expire. It's all coming together. And then there's one that's still open, but the dealer has that right now. You're supposed to be taking care of you. I hope you understand the analogies that I'm making. Okay, let's end this with all right, we're gonna go Pisces to Aries. How do they feel about Aries, please, Spirit? Pisces to Aries. How do they feel? Aries to Pisces. How do they feel about Aries? How does Aries feel about Aries, please, Spirit? The Ten of Cups in the upright and the Six of Swords in the reverse. This Aries person is stuck on you. They really do still want the ultimate with you, Aries. Yeah, they feel like they can't move on without you. Taurus, how does the Taurus feel about the Aries, please, Spirit? They see your bright future. The Taurus does. They see that this Taurus could definitely be somebody from your past. They see that you are like this amazing creature. I got the Sun, the Four of Cups, and then I got the Magician in the reverse. They see that you are this amazing, vibrant creature, and you're just happy and joyful and shining. You could be like in the spotlight, like this, or they see you at work, this X or on social media, but they just don't. They wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know like where to begin, even coming back towards you with this Magician in the reverse. They also feel like they wouldn't have a chance. There is an imbalance on their end, and I think it has a lot to do with negative self-talk. All right, Gemini, how does Gemini feel about the Aries, please? The Five of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Gemini's not a team player. And as much as they are conflict avoidant, honestly, maybe it's even a advice for you, Aries, because of the Mercury retrograde. Probably stay away from the Gemini. Maybe it's more of advice for you, like, no, don't even do it, because they're not here to be on your team. This person might even potentially mean to misunderstand you. in order to engage in conflict with you. All right. How does Cancer feel about the Aries month of August, please? 2 cards. The Chariot. I got the Cancer card. The Chariot in the upright. The Magician. Oh, wow. The Magician in the upright and the 8 of Swords in reverse. This person's open to having a new, like reevaluating things. With the Chariot in the upright and the Magician, they're honestly trying to, I don't know if you'll see it or if they'll admit it to you, but they're manifesting. The way that their energy is moving is that they are manifesting like another conversation with you, a reevaluation. Even if it's not with you, it's them. They're analyzing everything. Like, how can I move forward with Aries? You're heavy in their energy. The Cancer's energy, heavy in their energy. And it looks positive. Hidden agenda. Hold on. The Moon. It looks positive, but they're having to deal with a lot on their end. I don't think that they're ready, but they're really thinking about you. I don't think that they're ready to move forward in that energy yet, if that makes sense. Leo, how does Leo feel about the Aries, please, in the month of August? You wanted to come out. The Queen of Wands, wow. They see you as being single, amazingly attractive, and they feel like you're a little too focused on yourself and your money. They feel like you're detached. Like, if you were to come towards them, they'd be like, aha, I knew I had Aries. Does that make sense? Yeah. But they think that you look good. They love how motivated you are. So you've got that Leo energy. It's fellow fire sign energy. But they're just like, they don't like how you're not putting them first or making them a priority. Virgo, how does the Virgo feel about the Aries, please, Spirit? 2 cards. Ooh. So I pulled the 8 of Wands in the upright, the 9 of Wands in the upright, and then the King of Swords. I feel like you're going to have a message from this person, but it's not going to be all lovey-dovey. No, it's not going to be lovey-dovey. They want to come and talk to you about something. It might not be even romantic. You just might have a very heavy conversation with a Virgo this month about, maybe could be work-related stuff. And it's going to leave you feeling a little bit on edge. Yeah, seven of Swords. It could be a Virgo. I don't like the Virgo for you, so just keep your eyes out for a Virgo this month, okay? I don't think that that's love related. I'm not pulling. I don't see it. It's more like just let them speak, because they might tell on themselves. So let them speak more than you speak, and try to ask open-ended questions to watch them kind of stumble over their words. All right, Libra for Aries in the month of August, please. 7 of Swords. Yeah, so this last person could be a cusper, or a Libra and a Virgo are working together. If this is business partners or something like that. You got 7 of Swords in the upright and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And then you got the 9 of Swords. The Libra and the Virgo are, they might even be in cahoots. Again, I'm getting like business partnership or something like that. They just, I think the Libra feels bad about it, but the Virgo is the ringleader. The Libra just doesn't look good. If you're dealing with the Virgo and you're dealing with the Libra, let them talk, because I feel like they're going to dig their own hole by not telling the whole truth. All right, Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about the Aries in the month of August, please? Did you have a really good sexual relationship with the Scorpio? Yeah, well, they miss you. They do. They're sad that it's not happening again. I get the King of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the upright, and then the 10 of Swords in the upright. Oh, they can't stop thinking about you with the Hangman. You're always on this Scorpio's mind. Oh, Spirit said not always, but you're a good one. you were a good one to this Scorpio. Again, another person that you live rent free in their head. They would love to come towards you, but it wouldn't be anything more than physical. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius for the Aries month of August. The Chariot in the upright, the Moon in the upright, and then the Five of Cups. Wow, somebody's not doing, somebody's in duality. The Sagittarius is in duality. At one point, sometimes they feel like they want to come towards you, but then other times they just feel real dark, heavy energies. The Five of Cups. So I get the Chariot, the Moon, and the Five of Cups. The Justice card, karma, self-protection, the Nine of Swords. Wow, this person is protecting themselves from your energy. They feel like this, they feel like it was a karmic relationship. The Sagittarius. All right, for the Capricorn, for the Capricorn, how does Capricorn feel about the Aries in the month of August, please, Spirit? The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, they're, oh, okay, so the Capricorns might be coming around at one point in time. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the upright. At one point in time, they didn't want to tell you. Nine of Swords in the upright for the Capricorn, please. If you've got a Capricorn friend or family member, it might not be a bad idea to check in on them and be like, hey, are you doing okay? Are you good? Because they might have been sick recently and didn't tell you. Just to check up on them, make sure that they're okay. I'm not getting a love connection with this. The Sun card does pop out, so I think things might be all right, but maybe they've gone through a stint. Just go and check on your Capricorn friends. The Sun card for the Capricorn, please. Like really, it's one of those people who doesn't like to talk about their ailments. So I'm not trying to say like impose, but I think that they might be going through something, and it could be a good opportunity for you to reach out to a friend or family member to give them positive energy. You know, as long as they're not like an energy vampire, like this is somebody that you really care about. Now is the time to reach out to that person. And they might be like, oh, I'm okay. And like, I'm here to tell you, like, no, like ask them, like, really, are you okay? Aquarius, towards the Aries in the month of August, please. Aquarius be watching you. I always feel like somebody watching me. They got 3 air cards for Aquarius. The Page of Swords in the upright, the Knight of Swords in the upright, and then the Five of Swords in the reverse. This person keeps their head down and works a lot with the Eight of Pentacles. But you're constantly in their mind, and it's not always positive. As a matter of fact, a lot of the time it's like they'll rehearse arguments that you've had with this person over and over again in their head. And sometimes they want to tell you about these, like what they want to regenerate these arguments with you in reality. But as a way to not do that, they bury themselves in work. All right, Pisces. How does the Pisces feel about the Aries? How does Pisces feel about the Aries, please, Spirit? Six of Wands. The Judgment. Somebody from your past that's a Pisces that like is watching you some way, somehow, like they watch your social media, something like that. This could be somebody that you've worked with for years. This could be something like that. Somebody you worked with a long time ago. They want to release Page of Wands in the upright. I think the Pisces has a crush on you. Oh, but they don't know if they can come forward and talk to you. because they feel because it's, oh my God, this Pisces is all up in their head about you. Like they feel like they're not good enough or blah blah blah. But I really do feel like there's a Pisces that has a crush on you. Yeah, I don't know where it goes, but right now that's how I'm telling you. I'm telling you, there is a Pisces that has a crush on you that's around you right now. Guys, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on that bell notification button. If you want a personal reading, that information is in the description below. Love you. Bye.